السلام عليكم أستاذة سيام.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
يعطيك العافية، بس ننطر 5 دقائق بس عشان نتأكد أن الجميع حضر، بس لأن تو أرسلنا التنبيهات تذكير.
ولا يهمك، إن شاء الله بإذن الله.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you so much for attending today webinar. This is Dr. Ahmed Al-Gattan, the chairman of committee of conference research and studies in Kuwait Accountants and Auditor Association, and also the consultant in Emirates Association of Accountants and Auditors. I want to thank Kesar and also Ms. Siham Salim for her the series that she gave it to us along now more than 6 months. Thank you so much. Today we have a new topic about own your academic identity with ORCID, bridging researchers and their publications. We have Ms. Siham 45 minutes, and then we'll open the floor for any question for 15 minutes. Thank you so much. The floor is yours.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you so much, Dr. Ahmed, for your support and for your arranging these very important lectures to have an idea about the tools and the resources that can help researchers in publishing their papers. And today our lecture is a little bit different than the others. Before we talked about the journal evaluations and the tools, the resources that evaluate the journals, of course, used globally. Today we have our topic about the researchers and the academic. These, I'm sorry, I'm speaking English because I can see that there is non-Arabic participants. So today I'm gonna speak all in English. So our lecture today is about, like I said, the researchers and their publications and how we can gather the researchers with their own publications using ORCID identity, which is very important for any academic or researchers or anyone want to publish and have a lot of publications or grants or prizes. This ID will bring all these publications together, and it will be owned by the researchers or the academic or whatever. So the outline of this presentation will be what is an ORCID ID. We will know the ORCID ID and the importance of this ID and why the ORCID ID matters for any academic or researcher want to publish or have publications. The publications, I mean conference papers, journal papers, books, whatever, grants, prizes he got. Also, it has a specific information about his education, his background of education, his university, maybe his any kind of work experience he have. Also, we will now, today know how we will create our own ORCID ID, the key features of ORCID ID, using ORCID and research workflows, the best practices with ORCID ID. Then we will have a conclusion, and I will give a very brief demo on how to create our own ORCID ID. What is an ORCID ID? The ORCID ID is a digitized ID. It contains 16 digits. Looks like the digit in the presentation. I assume everybody can see my screen, right? Am I right, Dr. Ahmed?
No, Miss Siham. No, we can't see it.
You cannot see my screen?
No.
Okay, 1 minute, please. I don't know what's happening today. I'm having a problem with my screen.
Just click on the share again. I think it will be okay.
I'm clicking on the share. Okay. Share link. Okay. It's not active. There is something today wrong with my.
تبين تطلعين؟ اوكي الحين شكله بيشتغل شغال. اوكي.
You can see?
Yes.
You can see?
Yes.
Okay. So what is an ORCID ID? It's a 16-digit ID. Looks like here, zeros and a number. Number contains 16 digits, okay? Of course, it belongs to the researchers, the academics, and the scholars, or anyone have publications. This ID is global and persistent. It will stays with you for your whole career. As long as you have a career, it will stays with you. Of course, it links you to your work, to your papers, as I said, to your data sets, grants, peer reviewers, and evaluations. Evaluations, that means the institutions or work experience that you are working with. The importance of the ORCID ID, it is a very unique and it is persistent digital identifier that identify its owner, the researcher or the academic or the scholar. It is important also because it differentiate researchers from each other, even if they have the similar names. Yani sometimes there is Muhammad Ahmed and Muhammad Mahmoud. What is the ID will differentiate the publications from each other. So if we are not quite sure about the names, we will go back to their ORCID ID and it will say if this Muhammad Ahmed and if this Muhammad Mahmoud. Also, it connects the researchers and the academics to their contributions, whatever their contributions, if it is a paper publication, if it is a book publication, if it is any data sets belong or prizes belong to this researcher or academic. Why ORCID matters, why it is important to have an ORCID ID? Because it ensures the correct attribution of work of that researchers. And if we want to submit our manuscript to any publisher, it will be more faster and more accurate to be delivered for the publisher. And nowadays, the publisher asks for this ID, so it will distinguish this the researchers and this academic. Also, it will ensure that the researcher or the academic will get the credit for his work because it is under his name and under his ID. As I said, it is integrated with the publisher and funder systems. So the publisher and the funder have a particular system. The ID now, that's why they ask for an ORCID ID, so it will be easier for them to have a clear idea about this researcher who want to publish his work. Of course, it increases research visibility. Everyone can see your papers, your books, and know about your academic or your scholar communication. And as I said, many journals, funders, universities, and institutions now require this ORCID ID, as I said, to be more clear for them about these researchers, and they can identify all his contributions to the research or academy field. How to create an ORCID ID? I will say the steps, but we will do it together after all the slides will be finished. We will go, of course, to orcid.org. This is the website of the ORCID ID, orcid.org. And then we will click register. We will enter our name and email address. We will create a password related to our ORCID ID, and we will verify our email, and we will customize the privacy settings according to our needs. The key features of ORCID, or the importance, I said, it is a continuous identifier for life. It will stay with you forever. The profile, the researcher or the academic profile linking to publications, affiliations, where this researcher is working, and his prices, his all academic publications. API, which is application programming interface, integration with journals and institutions. This application API is, as again, it is application programming interface. This is a protocols, a set of protocols and rules that allow many systems to be communicate to each other. So the publications, the academics will be shared during or around these systems. So the ORCID ID have the ability to integrate it with these systems. Using ORCID in research workflows, we have to add our ORCID ID to our publications. So it will be much easier for any institution or any scholar see your publications and identify your publications. Also, we can use our ORCID for grant applications, as I said before, the API. ORCID, we can connect ORCID to Scopus. These are the most popular databases which provide the articles, the papers, the every publication for any researchers and any publisher and any scholars. So this ORCID ID have to be connected to Scopus, Web of Science, Google Scholar, and much more databases. The ORCID ID synchronize the profiles automatically. So if you have more than one device, more than one laptops or whatever, ORCID ID will synchronize these profiles automatically. Best practices to be used with ORCID ID, we have to keep our profile updated. That means if we change our workplace, this must be updated during our ORCID interface. And we link our institutional email to our ORCID IDs. Also, we add our employment, education history. All these are a must in the ORCID ID. We have also to add the DOI for our works. What do we mean by the DOI? Every publication, every paper, book, or conference papers have a DOI, document objective identifier. So this DOI is linked to our paper. Every paper have a different DOI اللي هو document objective identifier. So it will identify this paper among all the other papers, and it will be linked to our ORCID ID. So it will be linked to my publications. At last, we have to say that ORCID ID supports and strengthens research identity and streamlines the academic workflows. It will gather all my publications, all my academic work, all my grants and data sets in one place under my name. I want to show you something. Before I told you Scopus, this is the interface for Scopus. Of course, I am signing in. This is my name, initials. So I want to show you something. When we go to author search, okay, I want to search about any author in my institution or another institution. I click author search, okay? See, it will ask for ORCID ID. So it is very important. I will show you something here. We will see one of our researchers. His last name is, okay. Okay. Affiliation, I will add Kuwait Institute for Scientific Research. But I don't have his ORCID. Okay, we will see now. So he has 19 documents. He worked in Kuwait Institute for Scientific Research. I will click on his name, Dr. Mohammed Rashid. His name is. See his ORCID ID. This is his ORCID ID, and it is linked to all his documents. See the 19 documents. Okay, but of course, because I am accessing remotely, so it won't be, it will not give me all the documents, okay? Because this is a subscribed database. Just, I want you to see the importance of the ORCID ID. Okay, now we will go to ORCID. orcid.org. Here we can register for an ORCID ID. How we will do it, let me show you. We go, of course, for researchers, okay, and then register for your ORCID now. It will ask for your names, the given name. I will do it with you. Okay, and then of course my email address. And then we confirm the email address. It will give me that this is, it is not a personal, by the way, but it is my institutional email. He asked for an additional email if I have. Of course, I have a personal email, and I have to link it with my academic or my institution email, so I can get all the emails if I have one. So I receive all emails from ORCID. Then the next step asks you to have a password. Use a strong password. It contains letters and numbers. Confirm the password. So it contains characters and letters. Then the next step. Now he identifies that I'm working on Kuwait Institute for Scientific Research. Okay. And then you have to add your school, your college, your department, but they are optional if you want or not. But I prefer this to have an idea what for other scholars and academics from where you are graduated, or from where you are يعني I mean from any institutions you work, your previous workplace. Okay, here we can customize our visibility settings. Usually I use the first one. Okay, and we say next. Here, just to click on I'm not a robot, and you complete the registration, and you will be done, and you will have your ORCID ID. As I said, this is very important to have an ID to connect all your work together and to be identified by other scholars and other researchers. So it will be easier to cooperate with each other, to be familiar to other scholars. I hope I gave this briefly, and I informed about everything in ORCID ID settings. So I'm ready if there is any question, any inquiry, please, I'm ready to it.
Thank you so much, Ms. Siham, for today topic. Very informative and really one of good topic that should all the researcher know it. Anyone have any question for Ms. Siham?
And
Anyone?
please don't hesitate. You have my email address. If you want anything tomorrow or anything pop up in your mind, please send me an email. I will reply to any inquiry or any question.
Thank you, Ms. Siham. If anyone
You're
have
most
any question, Dana, Hamza, Jeannie, anyone have any question? All right, I believe everything is clear. Thank you so much, Ms. Siham. We really appreciate and inshallah wait for our next topic inshallah.
إن شاء الله بإذن الله. إن شاء الله دكتور يعطيك ألف عافية. ما
After
نقصر
Ramadan,
دكتور
inshallah.
بإذن الله. After رمضان إن شاء الله. After عيد I mean.
After Eid, inshallah.
إن شاء الله.
Thank you so much and
وكل عام وانتم بخير هابي رمضان.
inshallah happy Ramadan to all of you.
To all.
Thank you and have a good day.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome, Dana.